everybody. It's Meg here for our Live at 5. I'm going to give everybody a second to jump on. I hope you're all having a good day. I know it's just 5 o'clock. Welcome. Who do we got out there? We got Jen. We got Adam. What's up, Adam? How you been? We got, Jen just saying hi again. Hi. Good to see you all. Hope everybody's been having fun. We got Sharon out there. We got, let's see, Diane. Good to see everybody. Again, if you saw my post that I just put, you do not need anything for this workout at all. However, if you do have some type of a bench or an ottoman or a coffee table or something that you could potentially sit on, a chair, whatever, that would be fabulous. It's not necessary, but if you have something like that, definitely drag it out and have it nearby. Oh, we got lots of people. We got Linda. We got Jill. I had some other people there. I can't see everybody. They streamed too quickly. So I'm just going to give everybody about 45 seconds or so to grab their stuff. Definitely have water. There will be optional burpees in tonight's workout, okay? I'll give you an alternative if you don't feel like burpeeing tonight, or if your coworkers made you upset today and you have already busted out all the burpees that you can muster. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out my post from 12 o'clock today, my mindful moments tip, and you'll get a little chuckle out of that. Okay, so it's about that time. We are live at 5. Again, I am Meg from Empowered by Meg. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me this evening. I am excited. I know people out there probably have a lot of pent-up energy because today here in Massachusetts, and I think most of New England, it was a dreary, rainy day. So that definitely did not help us with our mood and our spirit, I am sure. So I hope for the next roughly 30 minutes or so, I can help boost your moods and we can get out that anxiety and stress and all that pent-up energy you might have had. Okay, so we're going to start off with a warm-up. Remember, whatever level you are, you can do this. I'll give you modifications along the way. I'll also tell you ways to elevate it. So let's start it off. Give me some walking knee hugs. Let's start to get the blood flowing in those legs. Again, whatever the spaces that you're working in, whether you got a lot or a little, you can do all of the things that we are going to do tonight. You don't need any added weights. However, if you do have equipment available to you, like dumbbells, medicine balls, or kettlebells, feel free to incorporate them. I'm going to be using a medicine ball and some dumbbells. Now I want you to jog it out. Again, if you're at home and you don't have dumbbells or weights or fitness equipment available to you, never underestimate the use of everyday objects around your house. Grab a backpack, throw some books in it, get some water bottles, get some cans, whatever you got. Small animals, small mini people, those work too, okay? Get your kids involved, everybody can participate. Okay, now start to kick your heels up towards your butt, like you're actually trying to kick your butt. I'm just gonna bring you all through a little bit of a warm-up and some mobility drills, in case you've been sitting at your desk on a bunch of conference calls. And release it. Okay, let's go into some straight leg kicks. Arms out, try to get those legs up towards those arms. You might not think that I know what it's like to be on conference calls, but guess what? Before I started my business 11 years ago, I spent 10 years in corporate America. So I know exactly what it's like to sit on conference calls. That's why I decided no more conference calls and decided to build my own business. So, a little background story about me, in case you didn't know. All right, I want you to start it now and give me some hip openers. So my hip openers that I'm going to suggest for tonight are just some walking hip openers. You can take them in reverse. In case you're tuning in for the first time, gym. Again, you don't need anything. You don't have to have a home gym to do this. You can be working out in your kitchen, your basement, or whatever. Now I want you to start to take it into a little bit of a side-to-side lunge. And I want you to stay coming to one side, sitting back into your hip. Again, we're just doing a light little warm-up. If you plan on joining my future Live at 5 sessions, I definitely recommend you doing, maybe prior to our workouts, a little warm-up on your own if you like. That's never a bad thing. 5 to 6 minutes is all you need. If there's some special PT drills or things like that that you need to do, that might also be a great idea to do before you jump on. I'm just trying to get that blood flowing for you. All right, I'd like us to do a couple more hip openers, and if you've been joining me, you know what these are. We're gonna do our half hip rockers. I'm gonna demo this from the side. So come on down to hands and knees. Take one leg, extend it out to the side, rock back into your hips, come back to the center, and keep repeating. We're gonna do both sides. How we doing out there? You guys ready to roll tonight or what? Good. All right, go ahead, switch sides for me. Same thing. Sit back into your hips. Come back up to the center. You're just gently rocking back here. Good. Okay. All right. Bring yourself on up to a standing position. All right. If at any time anything that we do hurts, doesn't feel good, or it's something you know you're not supposed to do, don't do it. Okay? You can just skip it or do something else. Most of the workout that we are going to do is going to focus on our lower body and our butt. Okay? So legs and glutes. If at any time you would like to incorporate in some of your own upper body exercises like bicep curls and things like that, have at it. And when I take breaks and tell you to take a break, you can feel free to do nothing and enjoy that break, or you can implement some other exercises on your own. I hope you have a good playlist for yourself because again, licensing, I can't give you my playlist, but you know it would be badass if I did. Okay? All right, so here's how we are going to start off today's workout. We're going to start it off with some squat jacks. So take your feet about hip width distance apart for me. And all we're going to do is lower down into a squat, and then we're going to jump up into the air just like we're doing a jumping jack. Ready? In 3, 2, and go. Little squat jacks. This is how we start. Land nice and soft. If you don't like having those arms come up overhead, you can feel free to hold them here. But make sure you're doing that little squat at the bottom. That's what makes this a squat jack. It's different than our jump squats. And we do have jump squats, just not now. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and release it. Good. I meant to tell you, I apologize. If you can't take the impact of that, you may have remembered from one of my videos prior, you can lower down, come up onto the toes, and take the jump out of it. All right, now set your feet about hip width distance apart, and we're going to take it into some prisoner style squats. No weight yet. I'll let you know when you can add it in. Hands right here, loose at the sides of your heads. And 3, 2, sit it back. Drive your feet through the floor. Weight into those heels. And slide your hips and your butt back. When you're doing your squats, make sure that that weight is coming back into your heels and driving up as you stand. You don't want to bend your knees and lead with your knees. A squat is a functional movement. Your hips and your butt slide back, weight into your heels, into your hamstrings, into your glutes to stand. That way it'll keep your knees safe. Keep on with those squats for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. Good. It was actually my own personal leg day today, so my legs are sort of sore. So I won't be doing as much with you, but I know you're sweating on the other side of that camera. Okay, we're gonna take it back and repeat one more time going into those squat jacks. Remember the modification? If you want to, feel free to hold something of weight for this next round, but again, not necessary. The weights will come out later for those of you that have them. In 3, 2, and go. Squat jack. Hands can be here, or hands can come out and up over the head, just like if you were doing a jumping jack. And again, if we need to modify it, you can come up, or you can take it into an alternating jack like this. That's another great alternative. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. Okay, set those feet about hip width distance apart. Round 2 of our body weight squats, prisoner style with our hands here. In 3, 2, and go. Slide the hips and the butt back. Dig those heels in. I hope everybody's coworkers behaved today. So far, so good on my front. We'll find out tonight when I go to bed. You know what I mean if you were on my 12 o'clock call. One of my coworkers last night was very disgruntled and left a present in the bed. Wasn't one that I really wanted to open. And another 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. And that coworker had 4 legs, not 2. So it wasn't my husband. All right, ready for the next part? Now, if you have your weights, is definitely when I would suggest busting them out. All right, so take your weights if you have them, and we're gonna hold them up at our shoulders. Set your feet about, hip width distance apart or slightly wider. We're gonna turn out our toes. And we're gonna lower it back into our squats. More squats, yes. In 4, 3, 2, and go. We're gonna do 12 here. Try to sit back into your hips. For 2, I want these on a wider stance. Here's 4. Okay, we're halfway, that's 6, you got 6 more. For 7, for 8, for 9, for 10. If you don't have weights, you can just hold your hands up like this, right in that same spot. And there's 12, good. All right, get rid of one of your dumbbells if you have one of them. Bring it on up, hold it horizontally. Set your feet narrow this time. Probably just about in line with your natural shoulders. And we're gonna do a narrow set squat. Ready? We're gonna do 10. Sit back into your hips, drive up. I'm gonna demo these from the side. Here's 2. If you're already ahead of me and you've done more than 2, just get yourself to 10. Here's 4. Here's 5. Here's 6. Here's 7. Here's 8. Here's 9. And we have one more. And that's your 10. Great. All right. If you have your other dumbbells or you have dumbbells, grab them. And now I want you to take it into walking lunges. Depending upon your space, you might have a lot of room to do these, or you might not have any room. So I'm going to give you an alternative. But here are your walking lunges for those of you that have the area to do it. Step, lower the back knee down towards the ground, step through, and keep alternating your step pattern. If you do not have space to do those lunges, for all those out there that do have the space, you better be doing walking lunges right now. This isn't your break time. For those that don't, take it into a split squat, stationary, okay? Lower down, come on up. I'll let you know when you're about halfway through with these and you can switch sides. So you're doing one of those 2 things, either the walking lunges or the stationary lunge, also known as a split squat. We're halfway. So if you were doing that split squat, that stationary one, go ahead and switch legs down. Otherwise, continue with those walking lunges. We have 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it. Take a break. Go ahead and put those weights down. If you have them, grab some water. I'm going to grab some water. Talking and teaching these classes and doing them is a lot different than my usual just instructing with a live audience. But I'm loving it. I'm glad that I have this opportunity to still be able to help people, especially all of my clients and my students who have been taking my classes for such a long time. I know it's a bummer that we're not able to meet, but we are all going to return healthy and everyone's going to be nice and strong, and hopefully this is helping you all out. Okay, so we just completed round 1 of that circuit. We're going to do it again, just one more time, okay? Again, if you have your weights, go ahead and grab them. We're going to take them into that wide squat. So set your feet a little wider or hip width distance. Turn the toes out slightly. And then weights up here or hands up here 12 times. Ready, set, and go. Slide it back. Dig the heels in for 1, for 2, for 3. I want you to get yourself to 12, for 4, for 5. I'm going to check out these comments. 6, 7, 8. Hey, Lauren. 9, for 10, for 11, and 12. For those of you out there who have your littles participating with you, make sure you get a picture and send them to me. I've been loving all of that, okay? And with your permission, I'll even share it if you don't share it on my page and you give me permission. All right, take those weights right up at your I'm sorry, 1 dumbbell for this one. I apologize. Set your feet narrow width, and now we're going to take it into 10 squats. Sit back for 1, for 2. These are our narrow set. For 3, for 4. Be careful with these. Make sure that you are sliding your hips and your butt back. You've got 5 more. These ones are really easy to do the wrong way. For 6, for 7, for 8, for 9, and for 10. Great. Okay, now we go into our final move of this circuit, which is either your walking lunges or your stationary lunge / split squat. Ready? We're here for 40 seconds, and it begins now. Either walking lunges, alternating that step pattern, or that stationary split squat. Depends on your space. Make sure that you are squeezing and using those glutes. So as you're coming back up out of that lunge or up to this top, the starting point, after lowering down in that stationary lunge, make sure you're using those glutes. You're halfway through. So go ahead and switch sides or continue working those alternating walking lunges. And you have another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. With those, you're not done. All right, the next move that we're going to do, right? If you have weights, this is where it's definitely beneficial to have something to hold on to. Doesn't have to be a dumbbell, it could be a backpack, it could just be an object, it could be a couple of books, whatever you have. We're gonna do a deadlift, okay? So this move, functional movement, right? It's like we're bowing. So let me break it down for you if you've never done these. Set your feet about hip width distance apart. Turn your toes out slightly, just a little bit, not a lot, just a teeny bit. Hinge forward. So a hinge means you slide and push your hips and your butt back like you're bowing, okay? Your body will be parallel to the floor. You'll dig your heels in, and then you'll squeeze and extend up through your hamstrings and your glutes to come back to the start. So it's a bow, and then an extension through the hips. That part's really important, okay? So if you have your weights or whatever you have, grab it. Ready? In 3, 2, and go. Bow and hinge, drive up and squeeze. Let the arms hang long. Make sure you're drawing in your core to protect that lower back. For 3. Right now we're working our hamstrings and our glutes. For 4. For 5, we are actually also engaging our lower back. Here's 7. Here's 8. Here's 9. Here's 10. Here's 11. We're reaching down. Here's 12. We're going to go to 15. Here's 13. Here's 14. And that's 15. Great. Okay, put one of your weights down. This next part, here's where if you have something to sit on, we're going to use it. Okay? If you don't, I'll give you an alternative. All right, we're going to do single leg work here. So basically what I want you to do is I want you to stand up off of your chair or whatever you got using the strength of one leg, okay? So you're going to look straight ahead. This other leg can be out in front or it can be lightly tapped on the floor or just elevated. We're going to root down through our standing leg. Big deep breath in, breath out, stand up, breath in, sit down, okay? If you want to make this a little bit more challenging, feel free to hold on to something. You're sliding your hips and your butt back. Again, you can try it with an extended leg. If you need a little bit more assistance, feel free to lightly tap your fingers and just try to focus on using mostly the weight and the strength through that one leg. Even if you have to tap a toe down. Good. Okay, go ahead and switch sides. Ready? Set, and go. If you're wondering what all that thumping and commotion is upstairs, that would be my coworkers having a wrestling party. All right, I'm gonna just let them have their fun because it's been a long day, right? As long as they don't come through the ceiling or pee in my bed, it's a good day. Ready? And stop. Awesome. All right, how did you do with those single legs? Were they okay? Yes? I'm just going to assume they were. All right, so 2 moves there that we did to work our hamstrings and our glutes, and now we're going to repeat them. So go ahead and we're going to grab those weights if you have them and take them into our second set of our deadlifts. Stand with your feet about natural shoulder width distance apart, maybe slightly wider. Tiny turn out of the toes. Ready? Hinge forward and drive up to the backs of your legs. Make sure that you're not curving and rounding your back and using your back to pull up. You want to have a nice tall proud chest. Hinge through the hips. Feel that stretch down the backs of your legs. Dig your heels in. Were you counting? Because I wasn't counting right there as I was explaining to you. So if you're somewhere around 15, you may stop. We're really probably not though. You probably have like 6 or 7 more to do. So let's do them together. For 2, squeeze your butt. 3, breath out. 4, keep those weights and those hands close to your thighs. 5, let's do one more. And here's 6. Good job. All right, let's take it back to our bench. This sort of simulates our pistol squat, okay? Again, one leg, focus on one leg. You may have found that if you did give these a try, you have one leg stronger than the other. Totally normal, okay? Again, draw the abs in, root down through that standing leg. In 3, 2, and stand up. Breathe out. Use your hamstring and your glutes. If you're able to, maybe don't sit all the way down. Just come right to where you feel the back of the chair, touching the backs of your thighs, and then stand right back up again. 5 more seconds. For 4, 3, 2, release it. Go ahead and switch to the other side. Root down through that leg, look straight ahead. This takes core. Ready, set, and go. Breath out, stand. Breath in, sit it back. Again, that leg can be outstretched, or it can be hovered, or if you need a modification further, touch the toe down. Maybe even take your hands, a little bit of the help for 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Awesome, good job. Take a little breather. Yes, those legs should be burning. All right, here's the part where we have optional burpees. You don't have to do them, but you know I love me some burpees, so if you did do them, it would make me super happy, all right? And don't worry, I can't see you, so you could tell me that you did them, and I wouldn't even know the difference. If you have some type of an object, water bottle, weight, doesn't matter, stuffed animal, a dog bone, I don't know, put it down on the floor, okay? So, we're gonna do our burpees, and I'm gonna give you a modification if you can't. So watch what I do. I'm gonna do a burpee, pick it up with my right arm, clean it up overhead, put it down, do my burpee. The next one, I'm gonna bring it up with my left arm, and I'm gonna keep alternating. Ready, set, and go. Do my burpee, pick it up with my right arm, clean it up, put it down. Do my burpee, clean it up with my left arm, bring it down. Keep repeating, keep alternating. If you can't do the burpee, reach down, maybe extend your legs and walk it out, pick the weight or the object up, and continue to do the same thing. You're still getting the same benefit, it's just a little less impactful. And I mean impactful in terms of like your knees and your joints. It's beneficial impact on your body. And you have another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. Good. All right, so here's what we're going to be doing next. If you have that chair or that bench, I want you to bring your hands to that chair or that bench. Have your body on a nice diagonal and take your right leg, raise it with a flexed heel, and squeeze through your glutes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Flex that heel. 1, 2, kick. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Switch legs, straight leg glute raise for 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you're using your glutes and not your back. Here's 9, 10, 11, 12. Bend the knee, flex heel for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Release it. Okay, we're gonna go back to those burpees. We're gonna repeat each of these one more time. We're almost done with our workout tonight. Been doing an awesome job. All right, get ready. Again, grab the dumbbell or whatever you got on the floor. Make sure you're alternating hands, and if you can't do that burpee, do the walkout. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Down to the floor. If you want to add a push-up in there at the bottom, feel free to do it. You don't have to. Again, if you can't do the burpees, step out, step in, pick the object up, put it down. If walking your body out is too much because you can't handle it for your shoulders, just reach down, touch the floor, bring the weight up or whatever it is you got. Same thing. And everybody has 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. I know it's probably been a long day. I decided to catch a little slack there on that last part. All right, let's take it into our little glute finishers here. If you want to make this part harder, I demonstrated it from extended arms, but you can lower it down. You could even do these off the floor, and that requires a bit more core and upper body strength. Your choice. Here we go. Right leg glute raises for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Bend the knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, the end of our workout. I'm going to show you a couple of cool down stretches if you like, because I definitely recommend doing some stretching after a leg and a booty workout like that. I hope you had fun. So let's stretch out those quads, reach down, grab your leg, reach an arm up for balance, or hold on to something. Did you have fun with that? Good. I see some people commenting at me. I can't read from where I am. I don't have my glasses on. Release it, switch sides. Same thing on the opposite side. Hey, if you're not able to reach your leg like that, another thing that you could do is sit sideways, reach down and grab, or you could use the assistance of a strap, or you could lie flat on your back and hug your knee into your chest. Good, all right, go ahead, place your hands on your hips. Take your left foot, extend your heel to the floor. Hinge back through your hips, and then reach those arms, extending them long like you're trying to touch your toes or tie your sneaker. And release it, let's switch sides. Same thing on the opposite side, toe to the sky. Hinge, reach those arms nice and long. Good, I've got one more stretch for you that I really love. This is our figure 4 stretch. I'll show you 2 ways to do it. You can lay flat on your back, cross your foot on top of your thigh, and then bring that leg up and into your chest, and you'll feel a big opening through your thigh, outer thigh, and through your glutes. If this is too uncomfortable, or you would just like to try a different version of the stretch, you could sit at the seat, on the edge of your seat, and do the exact same thing. Cross your foot over, leave your leg opening just like this, maybe fold forward or reach those arms forward. Make sure you do all of these stretches on each side of the body, and you want to hold each of these stretches for about 20 seconds minimum. You can choose to do them one time through, or you can choose to do a few. It's up to you. All right, that's all of our time together for tonight. I hope you guys had an awesome time. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember, I'm Meg from Empowered by Meg. You can catch these videos immediately after the live stream ends. They're available on demand to you at any time you like. So if you're up in the middle of the night and looking for something to do, or if you've got friends internationally that are bored and looking for something to do, share my feed. And share your pictures of yourselves doing the workouts. I really love to see that. Thank you so much, everybody. It means so much that you've been tuning into these videos. I truly do what I do because I love it and I love to help people, and I hope that that shines through. Anything you need, I'm here. So give me a whirl, call me, text me, Instagram me, whatever. Okay? Have an awesome night, and remember your coping skills for when your coworkers are acting up. Have a good one, and I will see you tomorrow.